So the regular motioning that I was showing you has to do with straight up and down or forward motioning. There's another kind of motion we'll use in sometimes which helps us with lateral movement, and that's actually called doing the hula. And essentially what that does is we hold part of our vertebrae still, and then we take the back end of the dog or cat and move it around a little bit and keep motioning up. So what we're doing is we're getting a little side to side of individual vertebrae moving. So we'll put our hand over the rump while we kind of work our way up, and as we get further up we can move our hands up there too, but we're essentially keeping part of it still and then motioning kind of on a side to side basis as we work our way up. That'll become more apparent when you see it on the dog here. So again, with motioning, we're going to use Sarah's dog Mario for this, as he's such a good patient and such a good boy. We're going to show you, hula or lateral motioning of the spine has to do with just getting a little side to side motion going. And so again, it helps with flexibility and keep things limber. These are especially helpful for agility dogs and some other situations. So first we're going to get that pelvis, and so again the two ilial wings are our landmarks. We can kind of grab our butt right in our hands here, and then we're going to put our fingers around the tops of these individual vertebrae. And so we're going to keep that relatively still. We're not trying to be inflexible here. Everything should just be a little give and go, but just trying to keep a vertebrae still and then wagging our back end a little bit so we get a little bit of side to side there. And as I move up the spine, I can move up, I can kind of grab my lumbars, but the idea is just trying to keep one area a little still as we work up our spine. Alright, so I've got Benny and Lori here helping out, and what we're going to demonstrate now is trying to do that lateral movement of the spine, or the hula, as we're talking about. So again, we have to find our landmarks, which are the pelvis is right back here, so the ilial wings is where we want to start. That's what we're going to kind of grab our pelvis. We're going to try to secure a part of the spine, and then just move our butt kind of sideways, a little rocking back and forth, and while we're kind of keeping a section of the spine stable. And most of the cats, now this is kind of more of a two-person job, because I can't really, if he wants to get up and run away, I'm not going to do much there. But let me shift your butt this way so people can see that. Let me shift your butt. Yeah, he's going to put again, cats do what they want to do. Again, even if he's lying on his side, I get my pelvis, here's my pelvic wings, and so I can still do this way. It doesn't have to be, cats won't typically be sitting right how you do it, but we just work our way up the spine. And so that's usually kind of a follow-up to our regular up and down motioning. That's how we get lateral movement too. So that's our hula.